Hey filmmakers, how's it going? Welcome back to another late night stream. It's not too late. I got a little bit of an earlier start today. And we're going to be talking about the Black Friday deals going on right now that you do not want to miss out on, because there are a ton of things I know that I'm always keeping an eye on, and I just want to buy, spend my money on. But you got to be careful, you got to be frugal and spend your money on the things that are important to you, and especially it's nice when they're on sale and you can get a good deal on them. So I've got a whole bunch of different items and things that I've researched and found that are on sale right now, and a lot of different things that I've talked about on the channel in the past. And so hopefully you guys can take advantage of that and get a good deal on them. So if you guys want to ask me any questions about items that you think you want to get, camera gear, whatever it is, or if you're wondering if anything's on sale, definitely put it down in the chat below, because I'd love to answer those things for you. So what's up, Conrad Know-How? Bring on the deals. Heck yeah, man. There are some sweet deals going on right now. Obviously, they're just, it's Black Friday. I know everyone's just kind of winding down, at least in America, after Thanksgiving, and people are excited about this stuff. So I want to get into some of the great deals going on right now as the stream is just getting started. So let's take a look at a couple different things that I've found that I think are really awesome. So one of my favorite things, of course, as you guys probably know, if you are watching this channel regularly, is I love to rig out my camera gear. So I want to show you guys a couple different items that I've found that are on sale right now from one of my favorite companies. And so let's go check that out. So here we go. I've got Amazon pulled up, and I've just typed in SmallRig, and they actually have a bunch of really cool deals going on right now for Black Friday, a couple different items. So one big thing that I'm always looking at are these monitor mounts, and this one is on sale, and some of these side handles and different things are all on sale right now. And so you definitely do not want to miss out on these ones, because they're great deals. Now, it's funny because I'm looking at the website right now, and it's showing that this is $79. But when I was looking on it earlier, this was on sale, and literally like 5 minutes ago, but I'm signed out. So maybe if I sign back in, that will show up. So let me just switch back to my normal camera. I'm going to sign into Amazon really quick to make sure that this is working properly, because I definitely don't want you guys to miss out on any of these deals and actually be able to see the prices, because they are on sale. So make sure that this is working properly. Sorry, well, technical delay here for a second. There we go. Okay. I was gonna say that was kind of weird. So go back to the screen share here. So yeah, maybe like when you're not signed in, they don't show you the deals. You have to be a Amazon Prime subscriber, I guess, to see the deals. So that's kind of funny. So here we go. So back to this, sorry, kind of switching screens here, screen sharing. You just saw the live stream thing. All right. So, you can see right here, Black Friday deal, all in this like red lettering. So this this monitor mount I use all the time on the channel. See, it says, I've purchased this, and so it's only $31. So saves you $8. But if you've been looking at getting one, this is a great deal. And this is the way that I like to mount a monitor on top of my camera, is just literally get this little mount, and then you can tighten it down as much as you want, and you can tilt it anywhere that you want, and it'll stay. It's not like those annoying ball head mounts that you have to keep unscrewing and moving, and they kind of flop over if you put too much weight on them. This is definitely my like all-time favorite monitor mount, and it just keeps the form factor of your camera rig really sleek, and it's just my favorite. It's kind of like a little mini red setup. So that one's on sale. That's one of my favorite parts. Let's go look at a couple other ones from SmallRig right now. This little multi-tool. I mean, these are simple things, but if you've been thinking about getting one, like you can see, I bought this over a year ago. I've got it right here, and it comes in super handy. Looks like it's like four, almost $5 off. So these are the things that I know a lot of people just kind of keep an eye on, and maybe now's the time to buy them, because hey, Black Friday, save yourself $10-15 on some of these like little items. Like this SmallRig grip looks like is $16 off, and These little grips like this are great. I have one very similar to this one. It's not the NATO rail mount that they have here. I have the Airy mount one. Let's see, where's it at? Somewhere around here. I think it's in the closet. But so that's on sale. You get about 20 bucks off of that one. So these are great deals for products right now. And there's just a ton of great deals from SmallRig. So if you guys like SmallRig parts and things, definitely go check out them on Amazon right now, because they have a ton of great deals. And I've linked down in the description of this live stream a bunch of different links to deals that I found. So if I don't show it here, live on the live stream in the webcast, check out the links in the description down below, because there are a bunch of items that I've listed there. And of course, if you buy anything off those links, it doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does help support the channel. And pretty much everything that I make goes back into the channel to buy more gear, to rig things up and show you guys more cool things. So definitely, if you want to support the channel by doing that, that would be awesome. And if you guys are liking this video so far, and if you like deals, if you like to save money, smash the like button right now, because I know I like to save money on gear. Camera gear just adds up. I'm always buying things, and it's just like, oh my gosh, I need this, I need that. It just feels like it's never ending sometimes. So smash the like button right now if you feel the same way. You like getting a good deal on things, because I know I'm definitely that way. So let's check out a couple more deals that I've been really impressed with. So I'm going to pull up Amazon again here. And so here we go. I know it's not the most exciting thing ever, but memory cards can get expensive. You need a lot of them. And so I've got a whole Pelican right here. This is my favorite little Pelican case, by the way. It's so cute and small. So get something like this if you don't have one. I don't know if this is on sale. I'm just showing you this, but all the different SanDisk memory cards in here, that's what I prefer. They're kind of the most reliable that I've used. But SanDisk, pretty much every year on Black Friday, has a really good sell on their SD cards. So like this one, it's 128 gigabyte. See, you can see all my purchases because I'm signed in. So there we go. I bought this one earlier this year, and it's 30 bucks. It's usually 45 bucks. So it's 10, 15 bucks off. And I think, let's click through here and see what other sales they have right now. So 18 bucks for 64 gigabyte. These things used to be so much more expensive. I have a bunch of 64 gigs ones, and I remember they used to be like 50, 60 bucks. So, but they're way more on sale. And look at this. The craziest thing ever in my mind is the 1 terabyte SD card. I can't believe they freaking figured out how to do that now. I would never spend $300 on it, but hey, if you're into that, go for it. So yeah, a lot of really cool deals going on right now. Let's go back to the SanDisk SD cards here, because they have other speeds and things I saw. Oh, here we go. Here's a really good Black Friday deal. 20 bucks for 128 gigabyte, and this is the Extreme. So really good speeds for your cameras when you're shooting at like 4K, 6K, that sort of thing. So good deal on that. And it's these kind of things that like add up, and they're not the most exciting ever, but a lot of times you end up needing to spend money on them. I think I saw another sale from them. It was like the SanDisk, it was a portable hard drive or something, and that was on sale too. So a bunch of really good sales right now. Yeah, this one. So it looks like it's pretty much half off. So if you need like a good little mobile drive for editing off of and travel, these things are really cool. They're actually like, it's hard to tell in the photos, but they're like this big. It's like a little dinky drive. So good sale on memory right now. Like I said, I know it's not the most exciting thing ever, but saving money on these things that you have to buy all the time is really nice. So let me know. What do you guys think? Are you looking for deals like this? Are you still shopping? I know there's a bunch of deals that go on throughout the whole week now. Like Black Friday is no longer just today. It's like it goes on through the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. And of course we have Cyber Monday for Amazon. So it is nice that it's now like a whole week long of shopping. So a bunch of these deals that I'm showing you today, I know are like going to keep going a couple days beyond now. So it's pretty nice. What's up? Jesse, he says, love the setup. Thanks, man. Yeah, I got some, different glowing reds and purples and lights and things today. Just kind of having a bit of fun with the lighting as usual. Conrad says, Tilta and DJI have been blowing up my bank account lately. Support the channel, smash the button. Heck yeah. So yeah, I definitely feel that every time I like buy something from DJI. I love DJI, but man, it does get expensive. So you know what though? They are having some sales right now. So maybe we should check those out, because if you're going to buy drones and gimbals and things like that, it's always best to do it when there's actually a sale. So let's check it out. I know they've got a couple different couple sales going on DJI's website right now. So let's check that out. I know they're always like have different sales and things. The Mavic Mini. So if you're just getting into drones and you want something small, really travel friendly, one of my buddies that I shoot with at work actually just got this, and I was really impressed by it. It's actually like it's really small. It's pretty cool. And I have the Mavic Air. No, not the Mavic Air, the Mavic 2 Pro. And this thing is even smaller. So it looks like it's $40 off. That's not a massive amount of savings, but hey, $40, you could buy 2 SD cards for that. So I know there were some other sales I was seeing too. I think on the it was on Amazon that I was seeing it. Yeah, so the Mavic 2 Pro looks like it's on sale, $60 off. DJI doesn't usually do like huge discounts on their stuff. The prices stay pretty similar to like other like DSLR cameras and things. I don't usually see huge price drops on those. I wish they would do like big Black Friday sales on those kind of items, but it's usually like accessories and those sort of like things that you kind of get to add on to it. So $60 off though, still not bad. Looks like $80 off the Phantom 4, and then the Osmo Pocket, $120 off. I've shot with this a couple of times. It's kind of fun. I don't own one, but the place that I work at, we do have one of these. And I mean, it works. It's definitely really smooth. The image, it looks like pretty GoPro-ish, I guess you could say, but it's extremely handy to be like really covert and no one like really sees you shooting with it. They're not like, hey, that guy's got a camera. They just kind of think like they don't even notice it. So it's kind of cool. And hey, that's pretty cheap, $250. So a lot of good deals going on right now on DJI's website. Obviously the mobile one, $20 off, $100 off the SC Pro combo. So I haven't seen any deals on like the brand new ones, like the Ronin S2. Still looks like it's full price. Obviously it just came out. They're not really going to be dropping the price on any of those. So yeah, check out their website if there's something you're interested in. I don't have any like affiliate links or anything with DJI, but I know they've got a bunch of good deals going on right now too. So definitely check those out. I know you guys are all smart filmmakers, and I'm sure a bunch of you have already checked out these websites. I know when Black Friday rolls around, I always check out the sites where I've been like kind of daydreaming about certain gear and just see like, hey, is any of this on sale? What's happening? So I know you guys probably have already checked a lot of that stuff out. What's up, Beta? He says he's looking into photo video lights. Yeah, man, there are a ton of great lights. I just did a light review on this channel of a brand new light, and that was really nice. It was the Helios B100, so definitely check that one out. Depends on kind of what your budget is, but yeah, let's check that out for a second. So that's a good light if you want something that is actually like bi-color, fully dimmable and everything. So I just did an entire review on this yesterday actually that I dropped. It's $300. It's not like on sale or anything right now for Black Friday, but I've been really impressed with it. It's actually hanging above my head right back there, and it gets really bright. And like I said, bi-color, so anywhere between 3200 Kelvin to 5600 Kelvin. So you're getting a really good range, and it's 100 watts. So it's a very bright LED light panel. Definitely worth checking out. It's a good, like, budget-friendly light. It's not too expensive. I love the aperture lights, but they definitely get a little bit more expensive. Some of them are $1,000, $1,200 if you're getting like the 300Ds and that sort of thing. So definitely pretty affordable. Definitely recommend checking that one out. All right, so what else is going on down here? So Conrad says he just got the Ronin S2, best gimbal ever. Yeah, I really want to try that one out. Been seeing, obviously such great reviews on it. A lot of people are getting that. I want to give that one a test. I've shot with the Ronin S hundreds of times. I mean, dozens and dozens, not dozens, literally just a bazillion times because that's what we use at work. So I'm very familiar with it, but the Ronin S2 looks like a great upgrade, being like with all the new modules on it and being more foldable and having a little LED screen on the back. Just a lot of really cool features coming out of that. So let me know what you think about it. I know I just did a review on the Zhiyun Crane 2S that just came out right before the Ronin S2, and I've been really impressed with that as well. Seems like there's always like this battle between gimbal makers of who's making the best thing, and honestly, it's usually just like incremental differences between them. They're usually all like pretty good. They stabilize your footage, so I have been really impressed with the Ronin S2, and I haven't really. So I don't know if I'm gonna the Crane 2S. All the names are the same. So we'll see. I might get the Ronin S2. Not sure. We'll see. Farouk Zanu, what's up, dude? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Perspective Automotive. He says, I was looking to get a Sigma lens for my Sony a6400, but it looks like they didn't go on sale. Can you find any lens for sale? Yeah, dude. Unfortunately, the lenses and camera bodies don't go on sale very often. I just don't see that happen very frequently. You kind of have to keep an eye on those. Sometimes they do drop in price, but not that frequently. So let's check it out. So I think you said you wanted it for Sony, right? So this one's for Canon. It does look like it's gone on some sort of a sale. It's like $80 off. Let's see if they have it for Sony. Available from these sellers. So I don't know. It may not be on sale, but it looks like this one, the Sigma 18 to 35, is like $40 off. But that's the Canon version. So maybe if you could find the Sony version of this, might be able to get a good deal on that. But yeah, like I said, they don't really make the lenses go on sale very frequently. Another great site to check out though is of course Adorama. They always have different sales going on and that sort of thing. So maybe they have a sale on Sigma lenses. Let's check it out. Just go down this rabbit hole with me for a second. Let's see. There's a Black Friday deal on the 24 to 70, $40 off. Not great. It's an expensive lens, $1,059. Yeah, so there's a couple deals going on. So you know what? That must be a sale going on Amazon, because this 18 to 35 is $120 off. So I don't know if it started for Black Friday or not, but it does look like it's a little bit on sale. So maybe do a little more research on that. I think there could be some deals going on some lenses right now, but yeah, on Black Friday, there's typically not a ton. So it looks like there's some though. So keep checking that out. I think you might be able to find something. Got to do the do. Get some caffeine in me. It's getting late. All right. Yeah, so the Nerdster says, do you know if the Phantom 4 is still good compared to new ones? So which Phantom 4? I think there's like a couple of versions of it. But yeah, I think in reality, they all are very similar. It just depends on what form factor you want. So the Phantom 4 is obviously much larger of a drone than the smaller ones that fold down and just pack into a backpack, like the Mavic Mini and the Mavic Pro and all those. Any of the Mavic lines are going to fold up much smaller for travel. So I used to have the Phantom 3 Pro and I loved it. Shot 4K. Honestly, the video quality when I went from the Phantom 3 Pro to the DJI Mavic 2 Pro was not that different. And I mean, a lot of people would say that's an upgrade, but they both still shot in 4K. Obviously the 2 Pro, you added 10 bits. And so there were, and a little bit larger of an image sensor. But in reality, the biggest factor for me that I liked was the fact that it folds up so small and I put it into my backpack and now I travel with it everywhere. I take it on the airplanes. I take it on hikes. I literally take that drone with me everywhere because it is so small and easy to bring. Whereas when I was shooting with the Phantom 3 Pro, or like you're looking at the Phantom 4, it's too big, honestly, in my opinion, because it doesn't fold down at all. Those legs are permanently in that little U shape underneath. The body is really big. So No, I personally wouldn't get that form factor of a drone ever again, just because you have to bring an entire another Pelican or backpack with you just for that drone. So that's my take on it. But I mean, if you don't do a lot of traveling and you're just local and you can, do that, definitely, I still think it's a really good drone to go with by far. So, I might mispronounce this, but Nikela Nisbet says, "Yo, what's up, man?" Excuse me. So let's see. Conrad says, Ronin S2 with a pocket camera, even with the cage, is super easy to balance. Yeah. I think they're making these, single-handed grip gimbals easier to use and handle, like the larger cameras. So yeah, if you're using the pocket, I say larger cameras, but everyone knows that the Pocket 4K and 6K are just like bulkier and like longer, like width-wise. They're just a strange shape. So I'm happy to see a lot of the gimbal makers making it easier to balance those ones and give you clearance and everything. I found the same experience with the Crane 2S. It's very easy to balance the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K on there. So I'm happy to hear that it's been easy with the Ronin S as well. So that's definitely a good thing. Let's see. Nelkin says, are lens bundles good to buy? I'm trying to get the 18 to 105 millimeter, and I saw a bundle with a lens cleaning kit. Yeah, so typically when they have those little bundles, I don't know if this is on Amazon or Adorama or whatever, the like little bundles like that are kind of just extra. It's just kind of fluff on top. They're usually cheap kits, like those lens cleaning kits, or like the little like bags they come with, or carrying cases. A lot of times they throw in those accessories and they're just cheap. And I don't know, if you could find the lens without that accessory at the same price, then of course get the one that adds the lens cleaning kit, because it's basically free. But if the kit is more expensive than just the lens alone, like, don't get the kit. I mean, it's not worth it for the lens cleaning kit. You can get that stuff for cheap elsewhere. So Aya Film, he says, buy a used Sigma 18 to 35. It's just as good, costs less. He says he once saw the lens for $5.99 on Adorama. Yeah, I've seen that lens go on sale a lot of times. So I think it's definitely worth, waiting on, seeing if there's a better sale. Because, yeah, it was $679 on Adorama right now. So $5.99, you're going to save yourself another $80 or whatever if it goes on sale, but like that. But yeah, I buy a lot of stuff used. I know a lot of people are hesitant about that, but if you find a lens or whatever, like I'm just going here, if you find a lens that you want to shoot with, obviously on eBay or locally on Facebook Marketplace or something, and you check out the photos and the description and like everything looks good, there's no like fungus in it or giant scratches on the front like lens element or the back, then give it a try. A lot of them still have return policies even on used gear. So I always try to find what I need used first. And if I can't find it used, then I buy new. So yeah, I'm totally for that. It's nice to have that new sticker, that new sticker on the item, but you don't always have to have that. So, all right, let's check out a couple more deals going on right now. I love all the comments, guys. Keep them coming. If you're enjoying the stream, remember to hit the like button. They say it helps the algorithm. And subscribe as well. If you're not subscribed already, what are you doing? So let's go check out a couple more sales going on right now. So Color Finale 2, if you guys are not familiar with this, is a really good color grading software for Final Cut Pro 10. So I know not everyone edits in Final Cut Pro 10. I'm a huge supporter of it. I've been editing exclusively in Final Cut for, I don't know how many years, 7 years or something like that, 7-8 years. And I'm just extremely fast in it. So leave a comment below. What are you editing in? I would love to know like what the viewers, what my audience, what you guys edit your videos in. Are you a Final Cut person, Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, or something else? Do you use Windows Movie Maker? I don't know. Leave a comment below right now, because I would love to see the divide in the comments, and you guys can just battle it out about what's the best. But yeah, so Color Finale 2, I've done a whole review of this color grading software. It's very intricate. It does a really good job. It has tools that you don't have built into Final Cut. And so they have a deal going on right now. So if you've been thinking about getting into it, they've got 35% off. You can go check out, all their pricing and everything here. So 2 Pro I see here is $96. The just final 2 is $64. So really good deals on those. They're usually, I think, $150, and this one's usually, I think, $100. So $100 and $150, and they're both on sale for less than $100. So really good deal on that. If you're into color grading your footage, there's a bunch of tutorials on their website. I've made a tutorial on it, but there's a lot of really cool things you can do with it. And so I definitely recommend checking it out if you've been interested in getting more in depth into color grading and you use Final Cut Pro 10. This is a really good software for that, worth getting right now while it's on sale. So check that one out. All right, and let's take a dive back into the comments here really quickly. All right, so Nelkin says, I'm really excited for the new camera gear I'm getting. This is my first set of camera and gear, and I just want to make sure I have the essentials. Can't wait to start this filmmaking journey. Yeah, man, that's awesome. It's really exciting getting started with, filmmaking, creating videos, and getting the gear is always, costs way more than you think, and it gets expensive, but it's exciting to be scrappy and just get the things you need and make really cool videos. I mean, when I started out, I was just using the Canon Rebel T3i, which only shot in 1080p, HD, up to like 30 frames per second, basically. It was pretty much as good as it got. And I had 2 lenses for that. I had the kit lens and I had a nifty 50, which I think was $100. And I did a ton of videos on that. I got a ton of paid clients. When I was doing weddings, not anymore, but when I was doing weddings, I was shooting on that. And like that was pretty much it. And I got a tripod. So you can do a lot of damage. You can do a lot of good work with some pretty simple things. So yeah. Andre Banks says he uses Premiere. So yeah, so a lot of good things, a lot of good things going on here. So let's see here. I'm going to stay on the stream with you guys for as long as I can. It looks like my buddy here is saying the pizza is ready. I've got some pizza waiting for me downstairs after this stream, so I'm getting hungry. But I'm going to stay on with you guys as long as I can. We're going to talk about the camera making deals going on right now. So stick on the stream with me. So there's a couple of really cool things if you want to get more into the educational side of filmmaking. So let's check that out. It's not always about the gear. I've done a lot of videos talking about that. It's not always about the gear. So I have no affiliation with this at all, but Hurlbut Academy. If you have not heard of Shane Hurlbut, he's a cinematographer, like an actual Hollywood cinematographer that makes movies that you've seen. And every year he has a Black Friday sale, and it's seriously awesome. So he does all kinds of like really in-depth courses on lighting, setting up the cameras, everything like that. So it's awesome to see this stuff go on sale. Like, yeah, like if you want to learn directing, this is usually $400 right now. It's $139. And, $200 for lighting day interiors. He's got it down to $69. So really, really good prices. Like he is absolutely slashing prices on things. If you want to learn better storytelling visually, $69, and this is usually a $200 course. $600 for the illumination experience, and now it's only $200. So I love this stuff. I have got a couple of his courses, and I really like them. I've watched through them, the illumination experience. So really awesome stuff. And like you can learn so much from watching a professional and just like seeing how they do it, how they set up their lights, how they move the camera, all that kind of thing, and just seeing like that theory in real time. So if you have the camera gear that you want and you've been happy with it, I definitely recommend checking it out. It's hurlbutacademy.com. Like I said, I have no affiliation with them, but I just think it's a really cool product, and like I actually care about you guys and my audience. So if you want to check it out, whatever, go check it out. See what kind of cool stuff there is. He's shot a ton of Netflix films that you've probably seen. Like he's just coming out with all like different ones right now. I think he shot The Holiday, which is like a brand new one on Netflix, like a holiday one. He shot, I think it's called The Babysitter or something similar like that. I don't know the name. It's like a horror film on Netflix. But so he shot a bunch of those that are coming out on Netflix. He shot like some like camp one. What was it called? Camp something on Netflix. So he's been just shooting a ton of Netflix films right now, and he'll do like breakdowns in these videos about how he shot those Netflix movies and things. So I think it's worth checking out. It's just so much educational content you can get out there. So I really love that. Like I said, don't have any affiliation there. I would love to have one, but go check them out. Really cool stuff. Let's see. Used is the way to go, says the Nerdster. So yeah, I totally agree. He says he got the Canon 135 for $500, and used Tiffin filters for more than half off. Yeah, like I said, finding this stuff used is like the best. If you can find it in good condition and pick it up on eBay or locally, it's freaking awesome, because usually it's in really good condition. What you'll find with photographers and videographers is that usually they take really good care of their equipment. And so when they do, you get to take advantage of that because it's still in usually pristine condition, unless they've like beaten it to death or been using it for a decade. So nice to have. All right. Nelkin says, I just started years ago with Sony Vegas when I moved to Filmora, then to Premiere, and I recently got into DaVinci. The nodes are confusing me though. Yeah. DaVinci Resolve obviously has really, really cool tools for doing in-depth color grading, but the nodes are confusing. Like I kind of still struggle with that too, like linking everything together and how it all like becomes some giant web in the end. It is a little bit overwhelming, but just keep watching tutorials. You'll figure it out. It sounds like you've done like a ton of different editors, and I know DaVinci Resolve is one of the best ones for sure. I use it here and there. I'm still a Final Cut guy, but when I gotta edit my Blackmagic RAW footage, of course, I'm opening that in DaVinci Resolve. So totally get that. Yeah, so I might mess this up, but Livero says, best deal you can get on Black Friday is shopping used, not on Black Friday. Again, a lot of times that's true. There's some things you can't get used though. And you look and look, and they just don't come out used. And I'll tell you what, they're nice to get when you can on Black Friday. So like I was saying earlier, there are a lot of great things like top handles and stuff from SmallRig. So if you're doing like rigging out your camera, like I've shown a lot on this channel, you can't find this stuff used. People don't really resell this stuff almost never on eBay or locally. So there's a lot of little parts and things that you can save money on. So this top handle I love it. It's only $31. So saves you $8, whatever it is. It's not a huge discount, but obviously like if you are already interested in getting this, you can get a little bit of a deal on it. That's really nice. It looks like a bunch of their top handles are on sale right now. So definitely look into that. Yeah, they've discounted a whole bunch of them. And you could get these from SmallRig's website as well. But usually you have to pay for shipping from SmallRig. So that's kind of a bummer. I know they've got a whole bunch of different sales going on like all their parts. But you kind of lose that value once you have to pay for it to get shipped to you. So I always like buying things on Amazon anyways. I know they've got the matte box coming out. That's $20 off, but you know, a bunch of different cages, 20% off. So if you've been looking into getting one, check out their website. But most of these things that I found on their website are actually on sale on Amazon as well. And you get free shipping, usually 2 days, and free returns. So for me, I'd recommend getting it right off of Amazon.com because you're going to get the same deal usually or better and save more money. But if you can't find it on there, you know, obviously you could pick it up on their website as well. So definitely worth checking out all the deals going on with SmallRig if you want to get a little bit more into rigging out your camera and everything like I've shown on this channel a lot. So yeah, there are some things you can pick up used, but there are definitely some things that you're just missing. So Nathan Church, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? He says, love the content. Appreciate the support, my brother. He's a good friend of mine. So great to have you here, dude. Hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving, good Black Friday. Yeah, this guy buys more Apple gear than anyone I know. What'd you buy today, man? Put it in the chat below. I know you bought some Apple stuff today. Does Apple do Black Friday sales? I don't ever see anything from them. VCT Webster, he says, hey, man, what's up, dude? How you doing? Nelkin says, what if you don't live in the US? Is it still safe to buy used? Of course, of course. I mean, I know the markets a lot of times outside of the US are harder to find camera gear. I always hear people like in the chat and live and things complaining about like, hey, I can't get this in my country because it's a lot more expensive to like ship gear to some countries that are a little bit more on the outskirts or whatever, or don't have Amazon there yet. But yeah, I mean, if you can find it used in your country, go for it. Just check out the listing, check out the photos and stuff. So VCT Webster says, what is your opinion on Rokinon Cine DS lens? I have a couple decent photo lens and I want to start getting some Cine lens. I kind of want to get the kit that comes with the 16, 35, 50, and 85. Yes, definitely go for it. I have almost all the Rokinon Cine DS lenses. I'm looking around because I'm like, where are they? I think they're all just down in my Pelican case over there. Really good lenses if you want to get into more of like the Cine lenses that actually have all the gearing on them. Really good focus throw. And you know what? Rokinon does have a deal on those right now. So I would definitely check them out right now while the deals are going on, because you can save some good money. I think the deal that they have going on is like a deal where if you buy, let's just check it out. Let's see if their sales are up here on the website. So here's the Cine DS X, which is like the latest version of the Cine DS. They've made a few minor updates to the design. So maybe check that out. But I know they have some sales going on right now. Maybe their website isn't super good. It says where to buy. Let's go back to Adorama, because they had all of these on sale on their website, like in a bundle. And I think you were just getting like a free Pelican case. So let's see if that's still going on. Let's see. I don't see it on here, but I got the ad. I got the ad like advertised to me on Facebook. And so check that out. Do a little digging around, but you should be able to find the Rokinon Cine DS lenses right now. And I believe that if you get the kit, you get a free Pelican case with it. So not sure where that's at. I don't know if that was on B&H or where it was specifically, but there is a deal going on with that. Maybe it's on Amazon. Let's check that out. Rokinon Cine DS. Maybe it was there. Yeah, there's a Black Friday deal on the 14 millimeter, but yeah, there is a deal for it going on. Maybe check out their social media. See, they were saying that you could get this this carrying case that's like $250 free with a purchase of the kit. So if you do decide to go with that kit, you're going to get a good deal on that. So yeah, I think they're definitely worth it. I know a lot of people complain about the Rokinon. It's not their favorite lens, but I really like them. They're clean, they're sharp. The only thing I would say about them is they don't have like any special character to them. They're not like a vintage lens. Like I've got the Fujifilm X-T4 right here. I'm really loving this camera, guys. If you have not shot on Fujifilm before, man, you can get some beautiful colors out of this. But I've got the Helios 44M on this one. They make a 442 and a 44M. I have the 44M. But this is a vintage lens, and I've done a whole review of this lens. You guys have probably heard of it. You could find it on eBay for like $75 used, roughly. And it just has so much character to it. The bokeh swirls. It's gorgeous. It's just such a good look, and pairing it up with this Fuji has been fun. I might make a whole video on that. It just gives like a really vintage filmic look. Anyways, I'm going down a tangent here, but the Rokinons are great, but they have more of a clean, sterile look to them. They don't really have any character to them. But yeah, I mean, check it out. There's probably some good deals out there. Nelkin says, what computer did you start out editing with? Editing video on the Apple MacBook Pro, 13-inch. I don't know the exact model, but it was a 13-inch MacBook Pro with just basic specs on it. I started out in iMovie? Yes, iMovie. Apple's iMovie. That's where I first started editing, and then I switched over to Final Cut Pro 10. They're very similar, easy to make that transition. So, yeah, not so bad. Yeah, I mean, but basically you can edit on whatever computer, you know, has a little bit of juice to it that you can do some video editing in, hopefully 4K. PC or Mac. It's up to you. I'm a Mac guy. I love Mac. Used to work for Apple. And so I'm just like, I'm drinking the Apple Kool-Aid all day for sure. So yeah. And Final Cut is like my go-to. So I had to stick with Apple until I switched to purely DaVinci Resolve or something, or maybe Premiere if I ever switch to a PC. So yeah, let's see. VCT says, yeah, it's like $1,500 for the Rokinon lens kit. Yeah, check it out. I know they have a deal that includes that Pelican case, so go check that out. All right, yeah, IA says, here's the link to the Rokinon deal. I don't think your link worked. A lot of times YouTube like limits the ability to put links in the chat, so maybe try again, but it's not showing up. Let's see. Yeah. So, okay. IA says the Rokinon sale is on B&H. So yeah, maybe that's where it was. I was seeing the deal, but couldn't find where it was at. So let's pull it up. See if we can find it on their website. Just because now I'm curious. I'm like, where was that? I swear I saw it. Hopefully it pops in here. Okay, so they do have a couple deals on their website for the different Rokinon lenses. Yeah, $750 off of this kit. So it looks like they've got some pretty good deals on them. I don't know where the one is that came with that Pelican case. That's just going to drive me crazy now. So yeah, maybe it was B&H that had the good deals going on right now for those. So thanks for finding that, dude. Good stuff all around. So all right. Yeah, Nelkin says he's a PC guy. Jeremy says, ever used bongo ties? Heck yeah, of course. I've got a bunch of bongo ties. I was going to say I used to have one sitting on my desk. I don't know where it went. But yeah, I've got a bunch of bongo ties in the closet. If you guys aren't aware of what those are, basically they're little rubber bands with a wood dowel on them so you can wrap them around cables. I use them to like tie up cables and like just rig gear to different things. They work great. Yeah. And is there a deal on them right now? Who knows, but they're cheap. So you could buy them anytime, anytime you need to. So there they are. Couple bongo ties. They're just like extremely handy for wrapping up all your loose cables, paintbrushes, whatever. Yeah. And I use them all the time to just like rig gear together, put stuff on light stands, put stuff on camera rigs and things like that. They're super cheap, $7 for a couple bongo ties. So yeah, those are a great little piece of filmmaking equipment. So, all right. Yeah. So as far as the deals go today, definitely check them out. I put a bunch, again, like I said, in the description down below. If you guys buy anything from there, it doesn't cost you anything extra, but obviously it helps support the channel. So I would appreciate that. Check out the stuff from SmallRig, a bunch of sales on all the different rigging equipment, top handles. SanDisk is having a bunch of sales on all of their basically hard drives, SD cards, kind of all those things that you need to just store all your footage. It's not that exciting, but you got to buy it at some point. And then I've seen a bunch of sales from DJI. Crane is having a bunch of sales. The Zion Crane. Let's actually check that out really quick before I wrap this up tonight. I'm going to stay on with you guys as long as I can, but I know it's getting late. So let's check this out. Yeah, so there's some Black Friday sales right now on the different cranes. So if you guys are interested in picking one up, like the Zion Crane 2S, brand new gimbal, was $600. Now it's $539. I've got that one sitting on the back shelf right now, and I've done a whole review on it. I really like that. Same with the Weeble S. It's only $339. So if you don't have a gimbal, you've been looking into getting one, that one's super great, super small, compact, and it still handles, some of the larger cameras pretty well. So good price on that. Same with the Crane 3S. So definitely worth checking out some of these deals on these websites right now, because there's a lot of stuff on sale and it's always nice to get a deal on it. So lots of good stuff. Nelkin says GVM has some sales on light panels. Yeah, GVM makes some pretty affordable LED light panels. You can pick them up on Amazon. Have to check that one out. Let's see. Jeremy says Pro-AM USA is having some amazing deals on camera cranes and dollies, etc. yeah, I know a bunch of other camera websites are running deals right now. I'll have to check that one out. Obviously the major ones, Adorama, B&H, Amazon, all those are, of course, having sales as well, but I'll have to check out Pro AM, see what they've got going. Technical Bro says Black Friday Mavic Mini. Yes, we were just talking about that earlier. It is on sale right now. So a lot of good deals going on, guys. I think it's worth looking into them. Check out the links in the description below just to see a couple that I've linked below. But just start searching the websites for a couple of things you've been kind of putting on your wish list and stuff. And there's a good chance that some of it's on sale. So I appreciate you guys hopping on to the live stream tonight. This is going to be a shorter one. I had like a 2-hour live stream. I think, 2 streams ago, there was a lot of fun, but this one's going to be just short and sweet. So thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Be sure to stick around, hit subscribe right now if you're not already subscribed, and there'll be a whole bunch more videos coming out on the channel very shortly. So it's a ton of stuff coming out. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a good night. I will see you guys later. And as always, take it easy, go shoot some stuff. We'll see you next time. Adios.